Hello, it's me again. Welcome to Candid with Candy. And first of all, let me say thank you to each one of you who has subscribed to our YouTube channel. Please, if you're watching us for the first time, make sure that you subscribe because a lot of content, a lot of action, as you have seen, will be coming here. So subscribe and like. I'm V Candy, Emagumeni Chiiling Keke, and we come your way with different personalities to just chit chat and for you to have an understanding of different sides to their story. Okay, that is basically what we do. Yeah. So before we start and before I introduce our guest today, I want to shout out to Miss Vicky, the makeup artist, for the face bit, and Hair by Pella for the hair, and yours dolls for the threads. I'm looking good, auntie. Joining us today, she is a socialite, she is a comedian, and ladies and gentlemen, she is a businesswoman, Lorraine Guyo.
Hi, Vikendi.
Let me say, how are you?
Your boss, they say you're looking pretty.
Wait, like you're always looking good. Lorraine, in 1 month, how many hairstyles do you do?
3.
I reckon. I think I'm not put at 3.
Data 3.
What's your favorite? Cornrows or
Cornrows.
Cornrows.
It's always cornrows.
Yeah. What has been the highlight from all the accomplishments that you've managed to also have? What has been the highlight of Jenny Akweyo from February of 2019 to February 2022? And like I was talking to you off camera, that you've managed to sustain. It's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy because it's not tukwa, it's not shaudwa. You know, vanhu vanoda kuti urarame upenyu hwavo. Ukaita izvo nzayewa, hairstyle yoda asina kuita, hey unochinja mahairstyle, hey hairline yapera. You know, as people,
they always have something to say.
But I have told myself, but you know what? Ndiri munhu wenyama, sometimes it might affect me, zvinotaurwa nevanhu. But I've told myself, I know who I am. I know what I want. Sometimes pa criticism inouya, ndinobata zvimwe zvinondivaka. Just like this whole week, like the past 1 week have been a bit hectic for me. I got involved in a terrible accident.
I'm so sorry. And we
After
thank
getting
God that you
involved
survived.
in a terrible accident, my manager was like, you know what, you're going to Manama Awards. And I was like, I don't feel like I need to go. Then he said, you need to go. God saved your life. God saved you. Then in Kuma Awards weekend, can you imagine someone would say, Kwemimbi accident in Muripan? Who does that?
And how would you respond? Where is it?
And unaona mamma comments pa social media and wachiti, hey, akaendere Chikuma Awards soon after accident. Just create a content. Weekend, how can I create content with something that nearly took my life? I nearly died that day.
And people are so heartless. I don't know why. It's an assumption that if you are a personality, you're more of a robot.
Exactly.
Like my keyboard warriors. I know you're just saying stuff. Not knowing the same way if a person comes to you, akakutuka ne condition yako or ne physical features, you're gonna be hurt.
And you hear someone saying kuti muchafira mota dzekupiwa. Even chero mota isiri yekupiwa, you can die in an accident.
And about the accident, I'm so sorry. Saw the pictures. It looked really bad.
It was bad.
How are you taking it?
The first days after the accident, I think nandine pressure because takati manager ngmantandi kumanama, then we had fun tina na Miss Red chitamba na kiki.
Yeah, to let the steam off.
Then the next day, these guys, they organized my birthday party because it was just close, like my
now
birthday.
Can't invite her on the
and
day.
You didn't come.
Oh, day before.
But
last minute.
But weekend, you understand pressure and
I understand.
Of which birthday rangu was on the 23rd. We celebrated my birthday on the 26th. And after that, ndakazotanga you know, like yesterday, the whole day I was crying, and I don't know why I was crying. Maybe I was reflecting to the accident. Maybe, you know, so I nearly died.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, ndopfugama ndotenda Mwari kuti I'm still alive, I'm still here. It could have been the worst.
You got hurt there and where else?
At the back.
Shame.
Yeah, there's just a bit of some painful, but ndakaita kakumarika ma-scratches kumusana.
Isn't that moment also an epiphany or eye-opening to know kuti life is so fragile? Kuti you lose her like this?
Just like that. I tell people kuti ndakabva kuDurban kuya kuzoita accident. Because my sister akanditi mira unoenda mangwana. Ndoenda nasi. Ndoda kuenda nasi. Ndikato I missed my flight and I had to buy another ticket per airport. Ngoti ndiuye chete kuzoita accident.
And did you feel anything or dream or something chiri weird leading up to that?
The funny part of it is maybe you didn't open my status on Monday.
No.
Did you see it?
Yes.
Did you see my status?
That you were feeling like something
bad is going to happen to me.
Yes, that you were
something
even crying
terrible.
or something.
Yes.
I saw status here.
I did. I felt it. It is something bad is going to happen. So.
Oh, I remember. So sometimes because ndotombofunga kuti pane vanhu vanozofa even chiri tragic
kuti
pane something here.
And my sister had actually called me and said, unamati, I've got a bad feeling yandinayo. Ndakaita that feeling on Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday is my best. Thursday, Friday I had an accident.
But then you prayed.
Yes.
Were you praying? Papa, you posted status here.
Yeah, I was praying because I was like, I even told my sister that, you know what, I've got a feeling that I might even lose my life. Then she was like, oh, why are you saying that? I said, this is one of the worst birthdays ever.
Now that she said, I remember in my head, I was like, what is she saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes we never ask, which is not right.
We never ask because another attention, you know.
Assuming. Yeah.
But what is more important is I'm alive.
And we thank God for that. We thank God for that, Lorraine. As I mentioned that you're not just a socialite and comedian now, I love how you've managed to monetize the brand.
Thank you so much.
And Braids and Weave Nation, I got it right?
Yes.
There's no way. Yeah, and Tata, how's that going? And what made you decide to pursue that line of business? And kudos, well done.
Thank you.
Enterprising.
So much. Thank you so much.
We can have Malawi Shanti.
Thank you. So, pandakatanga kupinda pa spotlight.
Yeah.
Ndakaimboita kadzunguka ndikasiya basa, remember?
Yes.
I was just a bit naive, you know how it is.
Were you fired or wakasiya?
At first I was fired, then mandazosiya ndega ndadedzwa. Yes. So pandakasiya basa ndaifunga kuti sezvo ndaceleb ndichikusangana nachikondi omari yona ngondiremera murodi.
Yeah.
But then I noticed that it was different. It was totally different. Pani mama andaitosvika hauna kana brand ambassador contract, hauna kana advert, and you've got rents to pay, you've got bills to pay. You
can't say landlord, I'm Lorraine Guyo.
And when you don't have anything, unopedzera waita zvinhu zvisiri izvo, because at the end of the day you have my bills to pay.
Yeah.
But kana ukashaya chekumabhadharisa, even chero kunamata vanhu novanamata, chero kwazoti ndipei advert, ndikupei ndipei $5 ndite advert, you will do it. So then I said to myself, you know what, I need to start a business that is going to sustain me. Even if I'm not famous tomorrow, my kids are going to benefit from that. My family is going to benefit from that. So that's when we started Braid and Weave Nation, and we started chitengesera mukakona, tikazongeta kutengesera pamashops zviri musaga. Now we have shops. We thank God for that. And
you not just one, shops.
2. Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And you carry the brand so well because vanhu tinokuzira
yeah.
all the hairstyles.
And you know, people, they always say, you inspire style. I remember this other day I was going to town and this lady was like, chichinja yo to the next year. Yeah.
And how's that going financially? Zurufamba.
We are okay. I really have to thank my fans. I really have to thank every woman out there. I really have to thank varume vanotengera vakadzi vavo mari here ndiri kubhadharika, and a few hatizoishai. Mwana ari kuenda kuchikoro tichitenda Mwari.
Ayo Mwari achikudzwa. Tichienda
takadaro penyawo zvekuti kana kaadvert kakashayikwa aiwa tine tichingorarama tichienda.
And for a lot of just celebrities or celebrated people who are in the limelight, it's good to to branch out and
It
to
is,
maximize
it
and
is,
capitalize
it
on the
is, it
name.
is.
Because sometimes it won't pay off as much as we may
As
want
much
it
as
to.
we expect it to. And you know what, Weekend? We might run away from it, but parikuzvarwa mwe Weekend ari kupisawo sewe young blood parikuzvarwa kwanga Lorraine achapinda on instance makambani anombomhanyira kunendi ari kupisa nguva iyo. But I know kuti ma-socialites, ma-celebrities, ma-musicians, they don't want to hear about this. But it's truth kuti kuchazvarwa mumwe anopisa the way yauri kupisa iyoyo. And ma-companies aisi mhosva inini Weekend wakamboadvertisa Braid and Weave Nation iyo zviri kuadvertisa pela, but Weekend pane pauchasvika kuti you know, takura, we are now mothers, you know, focus here somewhere, you get what I'm saying? Kuchauyawo kaungadiki ka Weekend kane kari energy pela wangu.
There is a song ya Winky D yekuti anzi vanhu vedu vachazobvunzwa kuti maitei vamwe vachitenga dzimba nemacompany, what were you doing, maitei. So it's for our kids, it's for our families, it's for ourselves.
Exactly.
In the long term, it's good to plan and
it's a legacy.
It's a legacy.
Yes.
Kuziva kuti pandaipisa sa Lorraine, this is what I built.
This is what I did.
So I know kuti as a personality getting into business may not be your first port of call. Do you have people who advise you financially and to help the business grow?
I do. Shout out to Chief Court. He always helps me with some advice. He's always there. Like kuba, even I remember my second branch, kuba tichanga kusama tiles kusvika tipende. He would come and say, chera handizi yangu zvebvudzi but apapo. So I respect people like him.
Which is good to have a good support system. How is your support system, Jay? For someone at Arimu Limelight, family, friends, do you have people you can count on who call you out paunotadza vachikuvaka? Because sometimes munhu anenge ainema psychophans anenge achikubvumira because you're a celebrity and vasingavake munhu. Do you also have people that you accountability partners vauri accountable to?
I have. One of them is Rodi. Rodi kana ndikatadza aiwa ndatadza ichite sugarcoat. My little sister, the one you saw behind the camera. Kana ndikakanganisa kuti tsamwai zvenyu but tiri ngokudzai kuti mabhaiza hatina kwatiri kuenda sebrand kana mukadaro.
Iwo chiri kuteererawo.
I do listen. The reason why I listen is I'm not always right. I'm not always right. Zvoti ndotombotoma paunombopinda mulove pipe uchiona kuti dhudhu rangu iri kuita but enosoka vari mulove hauzooneka. But vanhu vari kunze they can, you know. Okay. So I do have people who support.
So you still listen?
I do.
Because sometimes gafeminate kuti munhu
I need them. You know, you need people when you're going up, also you need them when you're coming down.
Yeah. It's important to have just the right people to speak to you. You're talking about relationships, but sometimes sevaskana wakapinda mu relationship umjolo
anyisa.
Yes, you don't see it the way munhu ekuti ari outside they're able to have a clear analysis kuti munhu yari kukudira for the wrong reasons. How has it been for you in the dating pool as someone who's famous? Do you trust people when they come because they're coming with the right intention?
I don't trust people. I don't trust people at all because I've discovered kuti kuna wangu anengori neka fantasy. Kekuda ndakadanana na Lorraine. You know, I've dated some people who I noticed kuti ndakagara ndisingazvi expected vaingonditora picture. Umwe nyika yese inoti ukangomuti nhasi ndakudawo aiwa kana kumbare zvinosvika ndini tiri kudana naye ndini tiri kuchimhanya. So it's so hard kuti unyatsoona kuti is this person real or they're after something and they actually want to be filmed through you. So you need, it's been very hard, but I thank God of lately I haven't been dating people who are dramatic. That's why you don't even know my relationships on social media.
They are so private.
They are so private and I like it. I always love it that way.
You have managed to keep it so hush. You
never know who I'm dating and I love it that way. Mungangotaura marumors ga and 99% ye marumors achina ningare kunyepa. Wandodana naye chayambofu makaona ndine picture naye.
Even they won't be wanting to be known.
They don't want.
Okay.
vanototaura kuti zvemapicha zvenyu izvi
What do you look for in a guy for you to know that this is the right guy?
I need someone who's very supportive. Kwete pa mari ndoida handisuda kuba mati muti Lorraine akati mari handidi mari ndoida, but I need someone who understands me. I come from a background where I don't have parents. I've got my little brother. That's my family. You know, sometimes it's not about kusvika wotenga chingwa. Sometimes it's about even emotional support. Sometimes my brother needs those elder brothers. Sometimes he needs the father figure in his life. Pakaitiko dambudziko akaita musikanzwa ndikakuudza kuti baby mwana ati musikanzwa ungocheka kuti Tsano vari senas. Okay, bring Tsano here for a weekend. I need to talk to Tsano. You know what I'm saying? I need someone like that. And I also need someone anotya Mwari, because above all munhu akatya Mwari anokwanisa kuzvidzora panzira dzese.
We were talking about it on radio the other time that if you have a man who fears God, anokuchita zvakanaka nokuti pane waari kutya, asi kana asina munhu wainaye pamusoro apa hapana waanohla, anokuita yose yose.
Chinotokudza kuti ugondidi wangu ndo and anakachokudza kuti wangu ndopisa woti nandi baba tikideniwe. So it's always umjolo wanyisa. It's just something else. Relationships have always been it.
Do you believe in praying for the right partner?
I do. I always pray for the right partner. Kuti Mwari unzai munhu akafanira muupenyu hwangu nenguva yakafanira. I need the right person. I do.
At some point, do you plan to settle, to have kids?
It has always been my dream that I want to settle early, because I grew up in a setup and get a bit. So I always wanted to settle down so that I can have that feeling of having a family of my own. So whatever chinditendera, I really want to settle down and have my kids earlier. Because in that grant, but 25 nenda nechimwana changu. I'm 22.
And people question that age. But Lorraine mamboduterere nema players ebhola.
I know, right? But
vane age dzisiridzo.
Mazuva tikaenda pa interview ndoigira vanhu passport so that they see.
Unasa wakangana here.
So that you see.
Loud, we want to see the.
No, it's only you.
Okay, I'll confirm.
I don't want it.
Inandi nyebi ba. Gorede papa. Lorraine,
I'm still a baby.
You're still a baby, but then do you have baby friends or
situations? And you know, I started working earlier. At 15 years I was already working, because that's when I went to Cape Town, because I wrote my phone when I was 15. Then I went to Cape Town, I started working there. I came back here 17 and I to ziauti marino yazongwafa say. So nandaitamba navo that time vanofunga ndodada kinda, because nyaya dzedu isusu dzakatisiyana, because ini nyaya dzangu ndedzokuti braid riri kutrenda nderipi. I need to bring that braid in line. What base? How can I make money through social media? Iyo manje vanenge vachanda kuti amai mwana ndakazonyengwa. Of which you know what I'm saying. And it's and I don't like people wekuti kana ndinavo they're just like Lorraine urikupisa. I need someone who weekend when I'm with you I'm inspired and I'm like, Weekend, how did you do it? And you tell me. And did you kuramba chimunza Lorraine urikupisa pa social media ukurema you are doing it sha ona watone motor. No, I need someone anondi motivator. Today I was with my friend and it's sha tariro geza and it's sha my biggest spend and I think I was like, damn, can I'm like my biggest spend 200 about a big marry. So you know you need that. You need that.
So those are going to ukrumidza kukura situation. You lost your mom. Unamana no hombe. Ushtara nyedze vana hombe.
Istart one hombe mdara. And atomunhu muhombe mdara. No pisa.
You avakuitise muskanzwero to set up for dinner.
You know
some
what?
Older girls or
you know what?
Ladies cause
one thing that I love about myself.
Yeah.
I don't allow people to change me. I stand for what I believe.
Okay.
Kana izvi zviri zvandiri kuda. That's it. And I thank God kuti
saka uitwe peer pressure.
Andipuwe peer pressure. I'm that one person wekuti wangu chero kwaya neLamborghini yako apa. Ini ndinopinda mufiti yangu ndiri happy.
Kwazo.
Ndichiti ndinokutendai Jehovha. Nekuti pandasvika nhasi inyasha dzenyu.
Yes.
I'm that one person. Andipuwe pressure yekunzi tenga zvinhu zvandisinga afford. Aiwa wangu. maleva say
so I like you for that. Even also one person who would I don't succumb to pressure.
You don't
friends.
need
No,
to.
no. I stay in my lane and I'm comfortable in it. Because
Vanhu
pressure
vakaromba because of that.
Imagine.
Vanhu vakaita hunhusiwo because of that.
Because you're trying to fit in with the clique. So when a clique of friends cannot you just
I don't do friends.
Ah.
I've got my acquaintances.
Yeah.
I've got my colleagues.
And give them right names, which is good.
I've got my church mates.
Yeah.
My friend is my manager, is my brother, and my little brother. Brother, I'm going to talk a proper conversation.
How old is he?
He's 16. This other day I can't chance. Boy, yeah, because friends full of drama.
Have you ever had a dramatic situation with a friend?
Yeah. There's this other time, I don't want to make, okay, but people will just know it. Pa social media, pakabuda ndichinza ndisikubhadhara vanhu, but kupuwa mari neYouTube, of which YouTube yangu was not even monetized that time. Munhu akabuda achidaro, Theuma was my friend. And I was telling her each and everything chandaifesana nacho. This is what is happening, this is what is happening, this is what is happening. But she was the first person kubudisa machats angu naye achita kuti ndive damaged nevanhu pa social media. You get it? So from that time, ndaimutrasta kubva ndafamous tichiri kushanda tese pamikuzi. But then it's a conversation that I have never said to anyone. But she's this first person kunobuda pamedia chinoti lori nari kushandisa vanhu. And she knew kuti ndaigara mu1 room kendi yaibhadhara $20.
Ndoyakazombotaura pawaitukwa so.
Yaibhadhara $20, but $20 iyo ndaitombotatarika. Yatakumhanya kuti handitoja pachikeni ndinakiro. Ndaitombotatarika kuiwana $20. And she was aware of everything. But she's the first person who came outside pa social media. She thought, hey, Lori nanda kushandisa vanhu.
Mama, it was Mama Tukane. What had happened?
This number Tukana night. To an extent, if she even went to my boyfriend, akanoti ndaishanda na Lorraine pamikuzi andazvomadhara.
That's being evil. And sometimes women get very gullible to friends. It's your friend, someone who's really close.
You really need to
Did you
be careful
see any
with friends.
signs?
I was shocked.
Are you serious?
That was the shock of my life. But maybe she had her own reasons. Maybe ndinepa ndakamutadzira pasina kukwanisa kundita sei kundiudza kuti Lorraine wakanditadzira apa. I will not judge her, and I don't hate. I love her so much.
Do you talk?
No, we don't. I don't even have a number. But I'm saying, even if I'm to kusangana naye right now, I would not ignore her.
Did you confront her after that? And what did she say?
I don't do that weekend. Even ukanditadzira nazi. You have your own reasons. I always say kuti weekend ukaona ndine panda kutadzira. Before you go on social media, before you go to people, come to me direct. Yeah. Ask me, Lorraine, ndiri one person anokukasika kuti sorry pandakanganisa. Ndozvandakadzidziswa namai vangu kuti sorry inodzora kutsamwa. Ndibvunze kuti Lorraine, zvandanzwa izvi I'm not happy. Then I'll say sorry weekend if I did it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but even if I did not do it, but I'm sorry kuti ndidzore kutsamwa kwako. Because I believe kuti my relations akakosha.
And it's true. I'm happy kuti that was a life lesson for you. Usati wanyanyoenderera
my
friendship. Kana my boyfriends ako kana kuti vamwe wakadate dai tiri kuvaziva.
Exactly.
So sometimes it's good. Women can be gullible to that. Oh, friend yangu. Just know your limits. Tinoda my friends. Ini ndakati no.
You need to trust them.
Yeah.
But I have learned kuti weekend ukasvika pamba pangu paine friend. Zvinochitoshura.
So, inonzi Jim, you grew up here in Harare?
I was born here.
Grade 1 to 7?
Yes.
Ndiwe uyo kupikita form 1 to 4? Kwangu disei maifudza momberi. Chija itika
kana geja ndobata ini.
Unobata here? Nema?
Wangu.
How was that upbringing? I
can't say it was harsh. We were just living a normal life. Yevana vari kugara kumusha. Tichienda kumombe, tichinorima. Chaindigwadza. Sekuru wangu vaida kuti parimwe.
Ndo anomboposta.
Ndisamuya munoona kusakura kana usina kusakura munda mavo audli sadza. That's him. Avana kana kusekera iyo zvikwatova kukura kana usina kusakura munda mava audli sadza zviripera. But it was amazing because ndakakura ndichiona gogo vangu ndichiona sekuru vangu, seeing my mom at the same time, my siblings, my cousin, you know the setup yekumusha
ko for someone anga akurira muHarare grade 1 to 7 unenge watochana chati kureka.
It was a bit hard.
How was it kutanga kuenda munda kuenda kutsime
pamoto because takakura chitozoti kana holiday kanzi yasvika munhu wese andomusha. So azvinonyanya kundisheka stereki.
So you were raised by your mom and your grandparents?
Yes.
Where was your dad?
My dad passed away kudala.
Oh. So your mom raised you as a single parent?
Maybe because I have 3 shops bye.
But Shand.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got much respect for her.
Women are just amazing. Mothers. You can't explain it.
You can't.
Yeah. And kudos to you. You have also managed to look after your brother so well.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Totenda Mwari. Mano tigonisa because didn't the guy, I don't think I can do it. But I thank God. Because you know how it is kuti kugara nemwana mwemusana mukachirwara mwemusana mukakaita musikanzwa imwe yekuti
saka anokuteerera
anonditya. That's the funny part.
Okay.
Anonditya zvingaizvoti akasvika anototi apindere bedroom anonditya. So I like it that way because at least anonditya because haana mumwe munhu anotya. Kana ndisitoripo I know kuti ndotodzoka ari mahora.
So ndiwe guardian wake. In your family makabarwa muri vangani?
4. 2 girls, 2 boys.
Une sister mukuru kwayo?
My elder sister stays in Durban. My brother stays in Beatrice, Festival in Emagumeni.
Oh, wonderful. What do they think about your fame?
My sister is very supportive and she's one people asingagara ari media. You have never even seen her picture. She doesn't like social media. No, she's light just like you.
Okay.
She doesn't like social media but she will tell you kuti Lorraine ndomziya. Pakaitika kanyaya unotona achifona kuti pa social media. But siyana nazvo man.
Yeah.
Brother yangu ndisingazisinga chibaba baba te social media penya.
Achida kutsura nzadzi. Okay.
Yeah.
I know one thing that makes you really sad, as expected, is when you talk about your mom. But I think you posted on her anniversary or birthday or your birthday, Kuti, this year you're stronger. Was it last year or this year?
This year.
This year. What were you saying?
This year, normally when it's my mom's anniversary, the day that she passed away, I'm normally crying in closed doors and what. But this time around, Daito Traveler, I was going to SA. And I said to myself, I celebrate life. I thank God for Ngubayataka Spenda Nabo. And my mom was one of the best women I would ever meet. She was strong. She was my friend. With my mom, we would literally talk with her. That was me and my mom. So if I keep on crying, what is it benefiting me? Because my brother needs me right now.
When was her anniversary?
29 January.
Or 29 January?
Yeah, it's been 4 years now since she passed away. So I told myself I'm going to be strong for myself, I'm going to be strong for my brother. And I need to celebrate life. I need to thank God. My mom went through a lot of pain. She had 10 operations.
That's sad.
So at some point, even on a burial, I said, my mom was old. She deserved that rest because she had been through a lot. So we celebrate life and we thank God for the time that we spent with her.
I'm happy that you're at that stage. I know losing a parent, I also lost my dad last year, and I didn't know what pain was until you lose a parent.
You understand it more.
You understand it more. It's no words. You can't explain it.
You can't explain it.
And sometimes, just chironda changogara chiripo chokuti kuti you can't replace them, and you carry that. You just have to know how to deal with it. So I understand you, and I'm happy kuti now you also say could you celebrate her life, and that's where you are. How was life? Because you had just finished Form 4 or just written your Form 4 for Wakashaya Mama. Life yakazomira say after that.
It's always different. Chero mukanzi baba wako ndi president, baba wako ndiani, mai wako ndiani. Kana munhu yasisipo weekend. It's always different. No one can replace the gap of a parent. Chero zvikaita sei. Ungawana vanhu vanokusupport, ungawana vanhu vanokuda, but mind my. It was complicated because ndaigara ndina mama wangu. It was hard. but
yeah, but you managed.
I
Ndipo wakatanga kuenda Cape Town, wakazoenda ku.
no, I went to Cape Town when my mom was still alive.
Uchinoshanda.
Then I came back when she was not feeling well. That was 2016 in December. I came back in September, October, November I was with her. Then December, January, then she passed away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then what was your next job after that?
Nichols.
What were you doing?
Munozi mishimo office yandashanda. Tukanga was Taramush.
Okay.
Business center.
All right.
Yeah.
And you were there for some time until I video.
From 2017, 2018, and 2019.
So before the video, had you always been Monuema comedy?
That's what people say. I act a drama.
Oh, okay.
But pamiko zona yangu ndita zvaingooneka. Because later borekodha kana masikitsa angu chichika chimba ndega, and you know. Yeah, so I guess it was destiny.
Then fame found you.
Yeah.
So you've recorded so many things. I've seen you working na Peter.
He's my G.
Na
all
Peter
the time.
Moyo.
I love that guy. He's one.
Pane ndaiona msono yekunuwa.
Peter munhu wangu. That guy is way too supportive. Peter is
what
way
made you
too...
guys come together
I
and say
even
we
know.
want to work?
I found one up on Facebook and I was like, you know what, I need to work with this guy. I love Peter Vigend. Peter is supportive. Even off camera.
Yeah.
And did a chinu. He would drive to come here.
Wow.
To be there. And I respect Peter's wife. Because I'm not a vumidza kuita whatever that we are doing. Yeah, tinowirirana.
Nema raunanga wakaisha pagumbo raPeter pai.
Ndakalaksa mna. Zvekudai mumwe munhu akati anduzvona. But you know, she was like, you know what? Itaibasa. And even muswanda get accident. Peter angasina kuzvona ndiye akafana iye mukadzi wako kuZimbabwe get accident. Indezvo zvinoona mwana. So I love you so much, Caroline Moyo. You are important.
So how is that? How do you create the content?
We don't write scripts. Atinyore ma scripts.
Munaita impromptu.
Yes.
Okay.
Taimbonyora kudhara Peter akazvivharisa.
Ngatingoitei. All right. So panapa tinola Lorraine.
Ndikumbira ndikoya kuma interview every day.
Sadza.
Ndachikumbira ndikoya kuma interview every day.
Saka takazombotukwa ndina colors. The last one, majigira muri kuita sadza. Saka panapa kana takutuka mawings wae. Tonyatsomadla. Nokuti anotuka anoona.
Anotuka asiyani munombotukire.
Hanzi madlira muri kuita. Sadza richaita chimuna. Hanzi muri kuti gamuchizvida. Saka ndosandoti ngatichikwinye tinyatsola. Do you have like tinyatsola, do you cook?
I do. These days I don't, because my little sister, the one that I'm staying with, my cousin, andibvumidze kubika, because she's always in the kitchen. No, I'm a good cooker, but she's always in the kitchen achibika. Plus most of the time ndiri munhu wanu wekuti 99% yeupenyu hwangu kumba kwangu ndiri bedroom.
Mchiite
ndinorara, or I'm doing what I'm doing on my phone. When I'm done, then I sleep.
Okay. You're almost like me somehow, somewhere. Yeah, I also love bedroom time.
My sister Nizro, she was like, slow chimboye kusitting room ndati mukuti zvanza my brother akati muchamboziya kana musitting room mune kala yeruzi.
So awoni TV? Nothing.
I really watch TV.
Oh, what's your favorite meal? Nasi tukula ma wings, mema wedges.
Madira ndinoita ma spaghetti ka. It's my favorite all the time. Kumba kwangu pa wiki rine 7 days kunobikwa ma spaghetti ka 10.
Those staple food.
My brother anozoti I still varume musatidero.
Varume avadi. Vanoda sadza. Okay.
Yeah.
So I wanted to say there was also this talk yekuti urikufurira ana. Kuita zvevakomana.
Okay.
Aunombozviva?
Ndakazviwa. But Anna is an adult.
Yeah.
Anna is an adult. I will never choose Anna mukomana. Tinogona kusangana nemukomana. Anna undibvunza kuti uya ari sei. Kana chichigulani ndokuti wangu ichigulani.
Yeah.
Because ndo maonera ndoita sei andiri kuita. Weekend, I will lay facts for you on the table and you make your own decisions. You're my friend. You consider me as your friend.
Yeah.
Ndikasakudza chokwadi then ndinyoka. Ndinokudza chokwadi chandiri kufunga, but at the same time I'll leave room for you to make your own decision. Andingafurire Anna iye ari munhu mukuru. You get it? Ndinomuudza Anna akatibvunza newe mukomana wangu what do you think naye ndoti aiwa kamunodananaka but meno apa napa saura semaudzira makanzi because I will use information yaunongwandudza kana ukanzoti akambondirambama for example I'm not saying ndo zvakaitika but I'm saying kana ukambondudza kuti akambondirambama
unoti musiye
mangwana ndenda kuti anditi musiye munhu anzi musiye unondadana vanzi musiye ndinoti asahwira ka munhu uyu ka pachatinetseni kana akambokurova imbama zvinogona kuzonetsa kumberi. It's up to you to make a decision. Do I still need this person or what? Because I will just lay fix for you. Then you make your own decision at the end of the day. Because unotoodza munhu kuti ndisiyeka mangwana vadzokera nokuva kuti nothing can separate us. All those monkeys you never achieve.
Monkey ndiwe
manje wakambondibvunza handiti
okay saka ufurire
ana handimufurire
koimi naHoli muri kuitei naHoli tikukuonai muchitora mufananidzo kamuri padyo nepadyo makadai chii chiri kuitika ushamwari hui no the first time Holy 10 did a song right achita naGuyo something
zvailari akazvitadza kutamba naGuyo achidaro kuna Enzo aidandidena Holy 10
maitaura mese retemio
no that's when we started talking
interesting.
And you know what Holy 10 is my friend
sikaona kutsamwa iri pakadai
ndakambotsamwa ndati wadi undiudza usati wabudisa zvinhu zvako and then he was like Guyo wangu ndezvecontent but Holy 10 nezuro ndakaita live then I ended up crying then I had to drop off the live.
Why? What happened?
I was just a bit I think I was emotionally drained and all the stuff. Then Holy 10 saw that live then he said Guyo where are you? I said I'm home. Then he came. On my birthday Holy 10 was there throughout kusvika yarapera.
Wow.
And he's one person who ndikati Holy 10 I feel like I'm thinking too much. Okay, mfano kuzatakuta panapa ndizvo handiti bonotsvaga kana chikenini waona akase vanhu vasina mari yakawanda togara mota timbodiscussa. Holy 10 is a very nice person.
Oh, that's sweet.
Holy 10 ane mweya wekunzwira. Chero ndingamutoti my brother is not feeling well. Anofona ka 10 achingoti ase
madipa crash iri mushani.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? But he's just a genuine friend.
He's a genuine
No, I think
friend.
he's a nice person. We're actually going to also have him here. Munaribo.
And Holy 10 munhu wekuti ndinomuti achamana kuti nyenga kuti Guyo but rimbotrya but anenge akasheka pfeso wacho. That's me and Holy 10 and he's a very nice person. I respect him. I respect his hustle. I respect his voice, especially his voice.
No, he's so talented. Yes, I'm such a fan of Holy.
I am as well.
Who else in music?
Ability Extension. Kokai.
Nakona kunama mchipemberera.
Nati Freeman, Killer T. These guys are doing amazing in the music industry.
Freeman.
Yes, Freeman and Killer T. They are doing so well in the music industry and I respect them. I respect their hustle. Varikuchibata chini.
Varikushanda.
Varikumanya nacho.
So I also want you to ask, kuti semuno, like your first relationship was in the limelight. And does it affect you that your name will always be associated na Nera Thomas? If
Shondiboa, you know? Shondiboa nchoti munhu wese ane X. It's just that azvizikanwa pa social media. But munhu wese ane X, guys. Munhu wese ane X, okay, munhu wese ane X. Okay, I'm not going to say what I wanted to say, but I'm saying munhu wese ane X and people they keep on saying, "Sakaiona Thomas." At least zvakuti azvichipera yezvinozvo. Zvotozvipera but sometimes it's boring. Because vanhu vamboti wange ndindega ndakatanga ita X yakazoenda pa social media and you know. Anyway, gaindile my chips from.
Tinotuka tikazama live.
Mapototo zvaya.
So are you good? Munotaura?
We are okay. We are not enemies.
Okay.
Sometimes anombofarisa, which I don't like because at the same time I now have a man in my life. And akaramba achiona unge like zvima jokes zvenyu zviri, you know what I'm saying? Mazona akamira zvake.
Yeah.
And thank you very much Thomas Chenji for doing that.
Well, Mazona, yeah, I'm not saying good people's na Thomas tinotaura.
Tozi?
Munarira itaki.
Iwo nayo.
Huh?
Ememutuka.
Kutotaura.
I know.
Yeah, Munari. Shout out to Thomas.
No, Thomas is a nice person.
Yeah.
He's a very nice person.
But I understand
he was good as my manager. I thank him a lot. He helped me, my brand to
but
where I am.
But as a boyfriend, it wasn't.
No, okay. Munwese ane the good and the bad side. Thomas as a boyfriend has his own good side that he played in my life. He also has my bad side, Akeo. And no one is perfect.
Yeah.
That's why I always say I don't have bad blood with him, and I respect him. I respect whatever he's doing.
Okay. No, but I also get you, Kuti, if you're dating someone, it's out of line.
Ukapedzisira wakwiramba uchangoti ex wangu.
Aiwa.
You know what I'm saying?
Nokuti unenge ino munhu vanhu vechirume havazozvidika. Kuti asi pane
zvaurikukurudzira here. Vanenge vachikwai mozivana. I remember my boyfriend anga akati hamunoziyana naThomas. Otonge mapenzi hamunoziyana. That's what he always said. Munoziyana man.
Because a person would think that with background. Yeah. So I get you. Moving forward, where do you want to take the brand? We comedy, waita, business, waita. Where are we taking this Lorraine Guyo brand?
Okay, Lorraine Guyo is also a model. No model, all my big companies in the world.
I will know who does.
Don't know what to say. Mugo is a genocide. Ninge kunyora nechirungu takana vakazongopotsa no vakangogumana nevideo vawisise kuti ananivhiya ndechoda kuti mungondida nawo nana black opeo ndikangoadvertise also handiti munoona zvinobuda nekuzongoactor kana na Genevieve marole models angu kana yasikana.
Talking of acting, you made headlines very good that you were a part of a Netflix film Magano shooting.
Takaenda, but we just went for like 2 days.
Magato shooter. How was that?
The experience was nice.
When is it coming out?
April. I'm not quite very sure, but I think my editors don't have any response.
All right. What's going on with Netflix? Okay, so what more gwara one?
Lola pakufamba takaenda. Ndinokumbira kuti mundidedze vhiki yoga yoga pano pane nyama.
Tichila. Okay. Is there anything else, Lorraine? Shaungada kutiudzawo idzo nyaya tichikurukura tichidai.
Okay. Ndada ngoti ndokumbira zoti muyotenga mabraids kushop kwangu. Nekuti kana vakasazotenga ndoshaya mari yerent. Ndogobudiswa pa social media chizilorina wakadzingwa pamupe vanhu. Kusanganisira newe weekend.
Yeah.
Chero varume vanogorotengera kavakadzi vavo. Ndokumbira kuti muyotenga mabraids. And thank you so much for hosting me.
I was talking kuenda.
Dada ndakutorwa pasika.
Nanchiti pamwe pane zvimwe zvauri kutsva nazvo zviri mumwoyo mako zvaungade kuclarify. Ino ndiyo nguva yacho.
Kuclarify. I mean, and you know, as for me, I'm enjoying.
You're enjoying life.
I'm enjoying.
So now you're immune to social media comments. Azvichakuaffect. Zvema bully kana kuti vanhu vanouya matroll vachishora.
It's normal kutongoita ku sometimes, but these days 90% of it all I don't get affected now. Ndinongozvinzwisa kuti havana zvokuita.
Pane vakauya zvegareka ivo vanotaura pasocial media vachiti iwe naJava mune ukama umwe waminawo pamwe werudo. Manje toda kurwisisa mune ukama werudo here?
Andina. Ukama werudo na Passion Java. Passion Java ndi prophet. Ndinongwa respect asaizo. And munhu yakuti kana pakabuda madeals andichekuita nebusiness. Andondudzawo.
Okay.
And I respect him for that.
But also you're good as vanhu vari limelight mese, and that's just it. Okay. All right. No, that's fine.
Ya ukama hapana hama dzangu. Hapana opo show ukama munomuchifungidzira.
Okay. Iwo ne ukama nani? Watati audi kutiudza kuti
worudo here. Worudo mbuzi. Werudo chero akanzi ashaikwa. Ari kufanira kupostwa achinzi missing andimbofe ndakamuposta.
Saka hawanikwe.
Andiposti. Mudi wangu kanzi washaikwa.
Toita tokubatsira sei.
Nyana weekend ndina post.
Why?
I love to keep it private that way. People, they cannot destroy what they don't know. And you know what? It's so same as socialites. We give people what to say.
Yeah.
Tisu tinovapa content.
Yes, that's true.
Saka at least kana vakasaziva nezvichiitika zvinogona kubatsira mweya wangu.
Ayo, tinotenda. So from leaving one room $20 to where you are now, uri kuona kuti ruoko rwaMwari.
I'm a living testimony. Upenyu hwangu hukuru hwaMwari. Ukaona inini ukasabva ipapo uchiti Mwari ndokutendai, nekuti nini upenyu hwangu weekend. Even in sometimes nditomboti ndine ndozoti njeshuwa ndini.
Okay. It's the hand of God. And talking of that, I know kuti pane yaunoenda yenguo dzeblue ne-white.
Ndopinda zvishamiso zvakostora. I'm actually going to church tomorrow. Nefame vanhu kuchechi kuda ndozoda ndirove kuchechi. Handitomborove kuchechi.
Inopindirwa panze kana kuti mukati?
Panze.
Motogara pasi? Ndoyakwakura uchipinda?
Ndoyataipinda. Taipinda Roma. Ana mama waipinda Roma. But then my mom moved. Vaenda kuzvishamiso zvaapostoli. Ndotopindira kuGlenville. Tomorrow I'm actually going to Glenville.
Saka zviri sei?
I love my church. My church is my family. Whenever I've got a problem, be it my brother, be it what, they are always there. They are even parufuru wa mai vangu. I always tell people kuti ndakaziya Mwari musi wakafa mai vangu. Ndovanhu vakatanga kusvika. Chero ndikanzi ndarwara, ndanzwa musoro, ndanzwa nzeve. Vanhu vekuchechi kwangu vangu ndinikatovadzimira foni vangofona kuti naiwe nzeve yaya yakuita sei. I love my people. I love my church.
Ndaimbona uchiposta midnight prayer kuti it's time to pray uchiri kumuka.
Andinoda kunyebera Mwari, ndakasheka. But the reason why I stopped posting is because pane vhangeri rakaparidzwa namufundisi wangu. Vabenhura vakati hanzi sometimes you don't need to prove to anyone kuti uri kunamata.
Yeah, true.
So you see, even Mazona, you never see me posting to church. They said you don't need to prove to anyone. Your relationship with God is more important than a picture that will show people that you're at church.
The accuracy. Yes. The accuracy. And
so from that time, excuse me, I stopped posting church. I stopped posting midnight prayer. And I know a lot of people are going to you post a midnight prayer, then I stopped everything. But I pray.
Your relationship
I
with
make
God.
sure my relationship with God.
I know affect anything.
I can't really say it was affected nefem, but yakato wedzerwa because ndakaona kuti where I am, I need God more than anything else. To be where I am kwandakasumudzwa naMwari, favor yandakaitirwa, vakawanda vanoida inyasha dzaMwari. So the best way I can do is kumutenda Mwari kuti Mwari ndinokutenda ine kuva pandiri nhasi.
That's true. God is faithful. God is the one constant in our life who will never leave you nor forsake you. I love God.
That's true.
What do you have to say to people who ask Lorraine Guyo, what is she famous for?
Okay. Fame ya Lorraine Guyo yakabva kundinyengewo. That's what brought me to fame. I can never run away from that. But now I've gone beyond that. Lorraine Guyo is a brand. Vangwan kono ti brand rei, but I'm a brand. Believe it or not, Lorraine Guyo is a brand. Lorraine Guyo is an actress. Lorraine Guyo is a businesswoman. Chero ndinyorwa newspaper ndinotonzi actress.
Famous for what?
Famous for what? But if you get a point whereby you ask Lorraine Guyo is famous for what, I'm actually famous. That's what makes me famous. Ukangona ukuvunza kuti Lorraine Guyo is famous for what? Because you can never ask kuti ko iye Tobias ari famous for chi, because aatosiri famous. Kana watongoziva kuti Lorraine Guyo is famous for what, then I'm famous. Thank you so much for making me famous by asking that question.
Are you waking out? Uri kubuda Lorraine. Ndanishimoti uri kusimba the right places. Ndozvinawo kakusimba unozoti wamwe kasimba uri kungosimba kwese, but then
I'm gaining weight.
Right places.
Serious.
Yes,
thank you so much.
Yeah,
I'm not growing into a woman.
I guess because when I go down to Lorraine, she.
And remember that time I was 19. Now, body yangu yakuita yemukadzi. And people, a lot of people, they don't understand that.
Yeah. Ayo, do you work out?
I do.
Okay. Do you love it?
I enjoy it because normally, if I'm stressed, if I work out, my mind is a bit relieved.
It helps. It helps. I also have started working out. Talking of stress, how do you relieve yourself? I know around the world, even in Zimbabwe, we've been talking about mental health. Rick took his life. Mavika Kapfurayo. How do you unwind?
I'm that one person who cries a lot. I'm very emotional. I sleep. That's it.
Then you're good.
Then I'm good.
Do you believe in talking, letting it out?
I believe in talking. Stress. ndingatojusa kana 1000 yekuti ndivafone ndivaudze zviri kundinetsa, then I cry it out, especially my sister who is in Durban. I will cry it out. Ndapedza, I'm good.
So that works.
Yesterday was one of the most emotional days of my life. You know,
Cheat and cheating.
I don't know what was happening with me, but I was feeling like I want to cry. I was feeling like, you know, my life is, you know.
Well, is it because of the accident?
Yes, I think that is not so. Could face reality in the accident.
Did you talk to anyone after that?
After that, not yet.
So maybe you need also to talk to someone. You know, it's good.
It's important.
Kutungoita, let it out.
Yeah.
You know, steam off. Lorraine, I love you so much. I celebrate your brand, how it has grown, and Iowa. It's not kids' game. Got 3 years. Am I?
Ah, it's not supposed to.
Muchipusha, so I celebrate you. Thank you so much. What would you want to say to your fans as your parting shot?
Okay.
Yeah.
For Lorraine to be who she is, to be where she is, it's all because of you. I love you so much, and please keep on supporting me. Your support means a lot. Toda kuti chinhu chisvike kumberi mberi ende chinongosvitswa nemi chete. Ndokuti hamuzosubscribe kushow iyi guys.
Thank you so much for always being a good sport. Lorena, you're always open. Thank you. May God keep blessing you. And keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
There you have it. Was good, right? Laganas, Candid with Candy with the amazing Lorraine Guyo. Remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, to like, and to share. Right? And lastly, shout out to Emagumeni and Hair by Pella, yours dolls for the threads, Makeup by Vicky for the face bit. Remember to pray, to keep trusting God, keep believing. Let's catch up with you next week, same time.